She changed America at 15 years old. On March 2nd, 1955, in Montgomery, Alabama, a 15-year-old black high school student named Claudette Colvin refused to give up her seat to a white passenger on a segregated bus, 9 months before the iconic Rosa Parks and her historic protest, during which she refused to give up her seat to a white man on a segregated city bus. Colvin had just learned about black leaders like Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth in school. When the bus driver ordered her to move, something inside her snapped. She stayed seated, saying it was her constitutional right. The police were called, and she was forcibly removed, handcuffed, and arrested. She was charged with violating segregation laws, disturbing the peace, and assaulting a police officer. The assault charge was particularly damaging and left her with a criminal record that followed her for decades. Despite her bravery, civil rights leaders at the time didn't use Colvin's case as a rallying point, partly because she was so young and later became pregnant out of wedlock, which they feared would weaken public support. Instead, they waited and used Rosa Parks, an older, well-respected woman, to launch the Montgomery bus boycott. Years later, Colvin testified in the federal case Browder v. Gale, which led to the U.S. Supreme Court ruling that bus segregation was unconstitutional. Yet her contribution was largely forgotten by history. For over 60 years, Colvin lived with a criminal record. In 2021, at the age of 82, a judge finally granted her request to have her record expunged, declaring that it served no purpose to maintain it and acknowledging her crucial role in the civil rights movement. Claudette Colvin's story has been told in several award-winning books, most notably Claudette Colvin, Twice Toward Justice by Philip Hoos, published in 2009, which won the National Book Award and received Newbery and Cyber honors. She later co-authored Claudette Colvin, I Want Freedom Now, in 2024, and inspired many graphic novels, one of which was published in 2023, called Claudette Colvin Refuses to Move, both aimed at educating young readers about her civil rights impact. As of 2025, Claudette Colvin is alive at 85 years old and resides in Texas. After retiring in 2004 from a 35-year career as a nurse's aide in New York City, she has remained active in preserving her legacy and sharing her story. Claudette Colvin didn't just beat the system, she helped change it.
The only train in the world that sails on the sea. Yes, you heard that right. This train connecting Hamburg, Germany, and Copenhagen, Denmark, is a marvel of modern engineering. To cross the Baltic Sea, it drives directly onto a specially designed ferry equipped with railway tracks. Imagine the train gliding across